Welcome, friends. Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary. A big thank you to everyone who has subscribed. You are a true blessing to me, and I appreciate you so much. I have been so busy with March Madness. My weekend just flowed into a very busy day today. I'm filming this Monday evening. I just got home and I was tempted to just crash because I'm tired. I get up at 3:45 a.m., leave the house at 5 a.m., and don't get home till 6 p.m., which is a very, very long day. So I usually get most of my filming done on the weekend, but that was March Madness filming. So that's going to take over most of this week's savings, but not this one. This one, I was just too excited. I thought, no, I am not. I made a commitment to this, and I am tracking my weeks to see how long it takes me to get this month ahead done this year. I have a big goal of getting it done in 1 year, which is going to take some intensity. Also, though, that I just finished up the winter series 90 Days Locked In with GB at Income Babes. Been doing that since December 1st, and it finished, and I have an extra $349 to put into my month ahead. I'm too excited. I've got to get that done. So I thought I'm just going to jump on here and get this played with my friends and enjoy celebrating with them. I've been enjoying watching your channels for March Madness. So much fun, as well as other ones who aren't doing it, still watching my friends there as well. So I did want to go ahead and get my dailies done. I did not get started on March, so I want to get, yesterday was March 1st. I want to get the first 2 days done because that also is a big priority, a big commitment that I have made for this year to keep going with my daily savings. And I just wanted to show you the 90 Days Locked In Spring series that GB has now released. And I will be doing this as well. I have to decide how I'm going to do it because I haven't got her playing cards yet. So I may just do the dice to get started until she releases that. You do have to be a member, I found out, in order to get this, but it is so much fun and so worth it. So go check GB at Income Babes Coffee and her YouTube channel out. You will love it. Okay, and then for my daily edition, I have my 3 big savings goals for the year: debt payoff, month ahead, and retirement. And I feed into these 3 envelopes from 2 challenges. And that's my daily edition, 3 goals in focus. And so this, I roll a left, right, center, and it tells me which one per day. So it can change per day. That was my dishwasher. I also stopped it so I can get this done. I am so committed to this, guys. Um, and then Anna Banana Budgets. I feel like she's my partner here for my daily. She really is. So I've been using this, and these feed into one of the envelopes per month. We just finished. Month ahead was January. We saved 80. And February was debt payoff. We saved 74. This month, March, is retirement one. And those I pull. That particular envelope, then anything in it gets pulled. I have one last envelope, and that is retirement, that still has money from what I saved in 2025 that rolled over. So that once that's done, all the envelopes then are just what we save going forward. All right, I hope that explains it, and I'm going to get to it real quick here so we can get to our month ahead. All right, so let's just get our gold or 2 days here done and caught up. Let's see what we are putting our money in for Sunday, and that is center. That is month ahead. So we color that blue. And then we roll a D4. See what gets put in there. and it is a 4, starting big off with the month. So 4 into month ahead. I'm loving it. You know, guys, that I have a special fondness for month ahead. 1, 2, 3, and 4 going into my month ahead envelope. I'm not going to count it. Not for a little while. I always like to wait a little bit and enjoy the suspense of where it's getting to. Okay, so that is my daily edition for Sunday. Let's see what today is, and that is right. That's for debts. Debt payoff. This pink looks purple when it comes out. And let's see how much is going to go in there. $1. Well, it just got a nice big payout from last month, so I guess that's fine. All right, so $1 starting back up to get something into our debt payoff since it is now emptied out. Okay, that is our daily addition added to our goals. And now Miss Anna Banana Budgets, roll for your savings goals. Love this. I love that there's 2 ways. That this one feeds just in to one and gets it bulked up, and that one gets a little bit in each, so that I don't feel like I'm forgetting some of these. So it works out awesome. So in this way we roll this is we roll our color die, which I forgot to get. I was so excited to get started. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back with my color die so we can see what dice we're going to use. And the red is a D4, so that's fine. That's what we've been rolling. And it is a 3 for Sunday. And then let's do today, which is also a D4 and a 3. Wow. Okay. So I'm not going to do Tuesday and Wednesday, even though this is released on Wednesday, or uploaded on Wednesday. But I like to do them daily. I really do. Keeps me still motivated. So we need 6. Do I have a 5? I do. I tried to put some larger bills in here. So 6 going now into the retirement envelope. Okay, and that's the one that will get pulled at the end of March. Okay. All right. We are ready to add in. Let's get our calculator ready, friends, because I'm excited. I am so excited. Can you not tell? So we have our normal 60 that will be going in. So if you're new, my month ahead, I have 12 envelopes and I put $5 into each envelope each week. So I bring 60 to fund this. I am working on my 3rd month, and we have already funded. We started with nothing in our envelopes January 1st. We have already funded birthdays, clothing, medical, holidays, and they all are funded to the 3rd month. And we are now working on entertainment. So that is 4 envelopes already done. And we're just starting in March. I love that. So with 4 done, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that means 5 5s will be going into here. However, I'm not going to do that because I think this is going to also be funded with this extra money that we saved. $349. Let me count it real quick and make sure. Yep. 349. And in entertainment, my goal is 240, and we are already at, let's see, 161. So 161, and we want 240 minus 161. We need to add a $79. 1, 2, How perfect that I had the 4 ones and the 9. Wow. 20, 40, and 60. And we'll take that 10. Okay. So this is 79. And it is going in here to fully fund. Let's get this in better order, friends. To fully fund entertainment. Yes. Awesome. I love it. Okay. Let's get the fun of marking off our tracker. Not going to skip the fun part, guys. I know it. I'm a little tired. It's been a very, very long day, but I'm not skipping the fun part. Work too hard for this, don't we, guys? Okay. Let's go ahead and get those marked off. 240, fully funded. Thank you so much. So what we need to do now is exchange the money. Doesn't go in that pocket, it goes in the back. Okay, we're going to exchange our second month fully funded, which was in there to remind me that we did have that one done, and we were working on the third. Now we're going to grab the third fully funded third month. Woohoo! Rejoice with me, friends. Let me know about your journey so I can rejoice with you. All right, so I am putting that over to that side, and I am getting out the tracker in the back where we track when we get things paid. And we have entertainment for the third month now done. Working on this third month. Okay. Now let's see how far we can get into miscellaneous with what we have left. What do we need in miscellaneous? What's already in here? We got our second month reminder that is, and then we have 40. So we need 260. Do we have that remaining? Let's check. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. What did I say we needed? 260, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $60. Double checking myself. Actually, I'm going to add this in and count it all together. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Do we have $300 to fully fund another envelope? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $300. Miscellaneous is also fully funded. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. Love it. So that winter's 90-day locked in. GB, thank you so much for helping me save and getting me so far along on my big goal. Truly appreciate the help in my savings, and we are going to quickly have the fun of fully marking this off. There we have it. Miscellaneous completed. And I left this out for that reason. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes. Fully funded. 6. That's half, guys. 6 of 12. We only have half to go. Of course, those are the big ones. Oh, wait. Yes, I did put my third month in there. I'll put that second month back. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to put my tracker back. And then we will see how much will go into the next one now that we get to snowball 6 envelopes worth of 5 and the extra 10. So that means 7 5 should go in here because this is the 7th envelope. So the 5 from the 6 that came before, that would be 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then its own 5. So there's 35 plus 10. We're adding in $45 to debt, which had its 40. So 45. We should have 85. Let's see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Yep, $85 going into debt. All right, let's do our mark off. So 85 divided by 17 in icon means we can do 5. I can do 3 more. Such big progress comes from that waiting 90 days, pushing myself there at the end to get even more into that 90 days locked in savings to come over here. Love this so much, so much. All right, and then we put in our normal 5 and all in the rest of these envelopes, which there's 5 of them. So they now should all have $45. And let's see, 45 divided by 18. Can't quite make our third in transportation. Utilities gets its extra 5 now, has 45. 45 divided by 19 for its icons would be 2.3, so can't make the third. We want 455 total for this insurance. We want 615, which makes each icon 26. We add our 5 to make 45. Now let's see, 26. Not quite make the 2 icons on insurance. That's okay. I have made significant progress, and here we go again. Putting the money in the wrong pocket part. And I am super happy with my progress. Love, love, love it. I'm going to add my 5 into food, which food and housing are my 2 largest. This is $650 needed, and that's 45. Can't mark off another icon there. And the very last one, we have not gotten 1 icon done. We need 84, which we're only going to have the 45. So we're still not quite there at getting an icon marked off, but we are making steady progress towards that. And that is done. That is done. And remember, friends, that all that March Madness money that I'm saving this month, I'm going to divide it by 3, and a third goes in here to push this on it ahead again. I'm going to be taking out the actual cash here and putting it in the bank now that it's kind of chunked up there with those 6 envelopes, and putting in my prop money and putting that money into a high yield savings account marked for Month Ahead. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. I hope you've started your own journey, and I would really love it if you commented so and let me rejoice with you and watch your progress. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.